Some things you just stick with
Yeah.
you.
Do you think you want to do?
We have the one in the car.
What was the one from with Fogg, Miss Fogg? That really weird one in the bathroom you were telling us?
Oh, I don't know what that was, but the knocking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have to kind of lay out the scene.
Yeah.
So Miss Fogg is a lady that I took care of, and I used to do her hair and her makeup and help her get dressed. Well, we were in the bathroom one day and had like half of her makeup done, and I'm trying to do her hair. And this is a huge bathroom that is attached to a huge closet, and the outside is a pool deck. And there's a door that leads out of the water closet into the pool deck. So we're doing her hair, and she couldn't communicate very well. All of a sudden I hear, what is that? So I go to the bathroom door, there's nobody there. I go look out the patio door, there's nobody there. I'm like, that was weird. So I go back and I'm doing her hair. Wait a minute. So in their bedroom, they have a camera on the wall that has 4 cameras that you can see all around the house. So I turn on the cameras. There's nobody at any door, anywhere. I'm like, okay, somebody's messing with me. So I go back and I'm doing her hair, and I said, Miss Fogg, do you hear that? She shook her head, yeah. Like, if it happens one more time, we're leaving. So she shakes her head, yeah. So I go to do her hair, and the closet door handles are the long ones, not like the round ones. And I hear, and I turn around and I look, and as I do, the door handle comes down, and the door slowly starts opening into this closet. And I looked at Miss Fogg, and she looked at me, and we're out of here. We never did figure out what it was. But we had so many things happen at that place that, you know, people seeing people who weren't there. You could hear people talking over the monitors. I ran into a guy who, like, vanished when I ran into him. The doorbell would go off in the middle of the night for no reason. It would just start ringing and ringing and ringing. The outside gate would open. That place was just truly haunted.
Didn't Fogg have it made, or?
No, it was built, I think, in '98, and it was owned by a guy named Davis Rembert. And then Fogg bought it and had it completely redone. But there used to be, you could tell it used to be like a little creek or something that ran in the back. And David had taken his metal detector back there, and he found all kinds of really, really old bottles and stuff like that. So thought maybe it was like a campsite or something. I don't know. But somebody had to have died there. And now when it happens to the current owner, you know, like if a door opens for no reason, she'll say, all right, Lady Jean, I hear you. Lady Jean Fogg was her name. So
Weird.
yeah. And then the other one is the orb that came out from under the dash. When we were coming back from St. Augustine, we had taken for Mr. and Mrs. Fogg, we took a dresser to St. Augustine, and I was following behind David. And we were just about in Gainesville. And I saw something go by, and I thought it was a bee. And I had my window open, so like, whew. So I'm driving along, and then I noticed movement, like from underneath my dash on the passenger side. I look over, and it's, I don't know how to describe it. It was kind of like, you know, the dandelions that you blow when you're a kid. It kind of looked like that, but it had no real definition. I mean, there was no substance to it. And this thing comes floating out from underneath my dash, and it comes by and then goes out the window. And the most saddest feeling I have ever felt in my life came over me. And I don't know why, but I started bawling. I mean, I cry now just thinking about it. I have never, ever felt that sad in my life. I had to pull over. I had to call David and pull over and then try to explain to David while I'm sitting there crying like I just lost my best friend. You know, I'm like, I don't know this thing. So that's my orb story. I know there's, I don't believe in a lot of things, but there's got to be something to cause spirits that, stay.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Fogg, right before she died, she couldn't talk and she didn't blink a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we would go and read to her. So I was reading to her one day and she kept looking at the bottom of her bed. And she'd nod every now and then, shake her head. So I'm like, Miss Fogg, do you see somebody? And she's like, is somebody sitting on your bed? So do you know who they are? I said, is it a family member? Like, okay. Is it your sister or brother? She shook her head, no. Is it your mom? I said, is she telling you that you're going to go soon? Okay. What do you say? She couldn't tell me what they were talking about or what her mom was saying, but she kept nodding.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
But I've never had anything weird happen here. Like Fogg's house, weird stuff was all the time.
Yeah. I don't feel like we had any weird experiences. What was that one girl's name who she took us to the beach? Didn't she feel had something weird happen in the office area or something? Was it not Carrie, but
No, it was Amy.
Amy.
And just off of the laundry room where the garage was,
mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember, there was the elevator lift.
Yeah, I remember that area.
And then there was
like the fridge and all.
A fridge and a window.
Yeah.
And I don't know what she had done, but she was going to put something in the refrigerator outside and saw just this white, she couldn't describe it, just that it was a white face in the window.
Of the office or of?
The garage, when she went to put something in the outside fridge. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And it freaked her out enough. She called the cops and they came out and didn't see anything. But Dee swore that it was the frogs.
The frogs?
That were making the doorbell go off. Because there was a little light on the doorbell.
Mm-hmm.
And she thought the frogs were jumping up there making the doorbell go off every night. So it's like everybody tried to come up with explanations for this. But when you just put it all together, it just doesn't work very well.
Did Betty ever have anything weird happen there?
Me and Betty were in the kitchen, and
mm-hmm.
Betty was cooking, and I don't know why we didn't think about it. Fogg was in the outer office with his secretary, where y'all used to stay, and we're talking, and all of a sudden you heard Mr. Fogg yell, and he used to do it a specific way, and it was like, Betty! Betty! So me and Betty take off running to the office, because that's where we thought it was coming from. And there's nobody there. He's outside. I don't know why, but we heard, Betty! Betty! And we both heard it, so.
I don't remember who all stayed there. I remember me and Seth stayed there, but we never had anything weird happen. Not that I remember.